Chateau Climens is one of the great Sauternes, and Sauternes is a sweet style of wine coming from the south of Bordeaux. And in fact, Climens is within the Barsac sub-region of Sauternes, the most famous of the Barsacs. And it's here that they use the Semillon grape variety and the Sauvignon Blanc grape variety to make celestial sweet wines. Now, the way in which you make this wine is quite a strange one. You leave the bunches on the vine very, very late into autumn, and it's then that the humidity in the air from the little tributaries of the rivers gives you a rot which affects the bunches of grapes. The grapes look hideous, they're covered in fuzzy grey rot. What the rot's doing is it's taking the water, living off the water within the berries, and that concentrates the sugars within. And when you harvest the grapes and crush them, the sugar is incredibly intense and not diluted by the water, which has already disappeared. From this sugar, you can then, this sugary grape juice packed with energy, you can then ferment the wine very, very slowly in oak barrels and turn it into an incredible sweet wine. Now, Chateau Climens is a particular favourite of mine, and it's because a very long time ago I bought a bottle of Climens in 1908 from a winist that I found. It was very cheap, it was from someone's private cellar. I don't think they thought that it was going to be any good because it was so old that it probably would have been past its prime. And I thought, well, let's just give it a whirl. When I opened this wine at nearly 100 years of age, it was one of the greatest things that has ever happened to my palate. It was the most exotic honey and wildflower aroma that I'd ever had the pleasure of smelling. And on the palate itself, it was liquid gold, not excessively sweet. It was clean and refreshing, with a little crisp bit of acidity still hanging in there. And this completely turned my attention to this chateau. Chateau is owned and run by Bérénice Lurton from the great Lurton dynasty, very important Bordeaux chateau owners. And she is the reason why this chateau today is making finer wines than it ever has done in the past. So imagine the potential of Climens today. And in terms of value for money, let's put it out there. Sauternes as a category is desperately underpriced. If you want to buy a present for a friend that is absolutely epic quality, that doesn't cost the earth, please look at Sauternes, and in fact, please look at Climens, because the quality-price ratio is unlike any other Sauternes chateau.